Have you been doing any outbound sales or lead research recently? Maybe you were doing sales outreach manually and researching every prospect manually. So today I'm going to show you a make.com two-part automation that is built for doing these tasks very efficiently. What it does is it scrapes out each website for you automatically and gives you only the information that you need, not the stuff you get from one of those CSV files after scraping with a web extension or some other templates you get online. Hey everyone, what's up? I'm Mahidya Zadrupu back again with another video, and let's jump straight into the workflow.
Okay, so here is the first scenario. The first module, it's a get request to a URL. Basically, what it does is getting the HTML from the website. And I'm here using Donut Media, but you can use your desired website. And the next module just transfers the HTML into plain text into readable content, so it becomes easier for the next models to read. Next, we feed all of that text into ChatGPT, OpenAI's ChatGPT, and you can use any model you like. But what it does is you can prompt it to your needs, what you want according to your lead research or lead campaign. You can ask it for how long the website hasn't been updated, or for how long they're running campaigns, or a short email intro and stuff like that. And then the next step is just parse JSON is just adds data fields to the structure so it is readable and easily constructed. And that's basically it for the first scenario. All right, so here is the second listing. As you can see, it looks a bit long, but don't worry, you'll get through. It is not that complex. First thing is it's a real estate scraper. It's actually scrapes redefined listings in San Francisco and logs them to Google Sheets. The first module is HTTP request to the main redefined page. For San Francisco, there is error handling setup, and that's why you see the pause or the play button. And if it fails, it retires 3 times with 30-minute attempts. You can set it up to 30 seconds if you would like to do that. Then the second module is just basically HTML that converts to the readable content, readable text. And then the third module, which is extract URL, this uses the regex pattern to find all the individual listings URLs. The pattern looks for anything matching California, San Francisco, followed by, that's why you see this is CA, San Francisco, followed by property details. It's set to global match, so it grabs every URL on the page. And then the fourth module, which is set URL, stores each URL in a variable called the individual URL. We will need this in the next steps. And then it's the fifth model, which is sleep. That's exactly what it does. It sleeps 10 seconds. You can set it up to minutes. You can set it up to hours. And it pauses before hitting the next page. You need these delays, or you will get rate limited or blocked. Then it's an individual get list. The next module is what it sounds like, get individual San Francisco listing. You can add very headers here, except encoding, cookie and stuff like that, cache control. Sorry for that. So to make it look like a normal browser request, sites check for this stuff to make it easier for you. And then also there is an pause break flow control that uses the same here. 3 attempts, 30 minutes interval. You can set it up to seconds. Doesn't matter. Only matters based on your outcome. Next is basically the same thing, HTML to plain text. These two kind of works together. So you see the patterns here, estimated extract payment. So then it's going to extract the sale history. So all of that in particular order according to the client's needs. So basically what it does in short is extract price, extract estimated payment, extract sale history to give you formulated data. This module is set multiple variables. You can store prices, estimated payment, and sale history as variables. This module just sets up multiple variables which is price, estimated mortgage payment, and sale history as variables. Then we have to make it slip. We had to make it slip between 60 seconds or an hour. It could be an hour for you, doesn't matter, as I said. And then is the main part, the final part, which is searches the sheet for a URL to see if we have already logged this listing. Filters by column A where the URLs are stored. Again, we are using a break here. Then we have the final part, add a new row to sheet. It only runs if the listing wasn't found. Adds a new row with the URL, price, payment, sell history, and timestamp. So the workflow processes every listing on that page, pulls the data, clicks for checks for updates, checks for duplicates, and updates the sheet. You can run this daily to track price changes or new listings.
If you are still opening every prospect site one by one, copying notes into a sheet, trying to make sense of what each company does, writing fresh intros for every email, and digging through competitors' info, this automation will feel like someone just took a whole lot of load off your shoulders. I actually got to know about this automation from a fellow creator Nick Sarive, and I think he built this for a real estate company. And before they got the results, their team was stuck in 20 to 30 hours of workload every week, obviously boring tasks. And the data was messy, and employees were feeling drained. And after that, the results he showed was 20 to 30 minutes of workload, nothing boring here, clear cut data, really structured, clean, and manageable. The personalization got sharper, obviously. And I think it's a pretty nice upgrade, right? So, yeah, that's about the video, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye.